Hello world, welcome to another episode of my weekly rant dedicated to inspiring the change of mindsets, especially our African mindsets. Today I will use the fourth heritage mindset proposition to critique one of Africa's greatest literature, Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart. Here is a 2-minute summary of the book as shown on the BBC.
It is already too late, said Oberika sadly. Our own men and our sons have joined the ranks of the stranger. They have joined his religion, and they help to uphold his government. If we should try to drive out the white men in Umuofia, we should find it easy. There are only 2 of them. But what of our own people who are following their way and have been given power? They would go to Umuru and bring the soldiers, and we would be like Abame. He paused for a long time and then said, I told you on my last visit to Mbanta how they hanged Aneto. What has happened to that piece of land in dispute? Asked Okonkwo. The white man's court has decided that it should belong to Nama's family, who had given much money to the white man's messengers and interpreter. Does the white man understand our custom about land? How can he, when he does not even speak our tongue? But he says that our customs are bad, and our own brothers who have taken up his religion also say that our customs are bad. How do you think we can fight when our own brothers have turned against us? The white man is very clever. He came peaceably and quietly with his religion. We were amused at his foolishness and allowed him to stay. Now he has won our brothers, and our clan can no longer act like one. He has put a knife on the things that held us together, and we have fallen apart.
The message communicated in Things Fall Apart is a message of melancholic hopelessness. Even if our spirituality and cultures were decimated by the Arabs and Europeans, we cannot stay frozen, feeling powerless to change things. This behavior keeps perpetuating a backward-looking, defeatist mindset. Instead, we should stop giving too much power to history and embrace the fact that life is more about creating yourself in the now. We should be proud that we have all the knowledge and power currently to recreate our African identities and worldviews. Of course, only if we are disciplined enough to put in the hard work. Let's not internalize the spirit of Okonkwo that accepts that things are falling apart and the center can't hold. Rather, let's recreate a new center. This new center starts with a mindset shift. I've called it the fourth heritage mindset. All the forces that perpetuate our things fall apart realities are tied up within the psychological handicaps we hold while yearning to go back to the time before the Arabs and Europeans dismantled our worldviews. Unfortunately, we cannot go back in time. The only way is forward. The way forward is for us to put in the energy in the present to forget the negative and weak aspects of our cultures that enabled the foreigners to triumph over us in the first place. And instead, let's use our imagination and creativity to embrace the positives, both from the foreign and indigenous forces, to create a new mental frame, a new mindset. Whereas the Things Fall Apart worldview demonstrates hopelessness, victimhood, and an outward blame culture, the new mindset we need should exude hope, a victor mentality, and an inward responsibility to contribute something to our collective salvation. The fact is that we Africans were not the first people whose centers fell apart at the hands of external forces. History is full of examples. The Greeks fell at the hands of the Romans, the Chinese at the hands of the Mongols, the Persians at the hands of the Arabs at the hands of the Turks, the Jews at the hands of many, etc., etc. The lesson here is that the defeated people were able to recreate new centers to escape the ramifications of things fall apart. Thank you for watching, and remember, changing our mindsets is the struggle.